I'm Casey with Wandrd, and today I'm going to be showing you how to install the Pro and the Pro Plus camera cubes into the Provoke series. For demonstration purposes today, I'm going to be demonstrating on the Pro version of the camera cube. The process will be the exact same when installing the Pro Plus into the 31 liter. Before we go ahead and actually start installing the camera cube into the Provoke, I wanted to make mention on both of the Pro series of the cubes, you've got two webbing loops up here at the top, two D-rings at the bottom, and these are used for being able to secure the removable waist straps that come with any of the Hexad duffels. So if you currently have those, the removable shoulder straps will work with this camera cube. So I attached the gatekeeper at the top. You've got the snap hook to be able to secure down to the bottom D-rings of the Pro camera cube, and it gives you a backpack-like minimal carrying solution for just the camera cube if you want to carry it that way. Before we go ahead and get this ready to install into the Provoke, I'm going to take these removable shoulder straps off quickly. And now I can go ahead and get the Provoke ready first. So I'm going to start by going ahead and unzipping the back clamshell axis of the Provoke. I want to make sure that I unzip my zippers all the way so it makes it easy to get the cube into the bag. Now that I have it open, I'm going to open up both the bottom and top compartments of the Provoke. After I have them open, there is a Velcro middle divider of the Provoke that separates the bottom compartment from the top. I'm going to unvelcro that, secure it down to the back of the Provoke, and now I'm ready to get my camera cube ready to put into the Provoke. So I'm going to go ahead and start with unzipping this top section of the camera cube. Once I have it unzipped, I'm going to take that flap opening, I'm going to wrap it around, fold it to the back of the camera cube, and then I'll go ahead and do the same for the bottom flap. If you notice here too, there is a seam that goes across this opening. This seam was intentional by design so that when you're wrapping the flap around the camera cube, that it bends and tucks right at the right place to tuck this out of the way if you want to eliminate that second zipper access when it's in the internals of the Provoke. So now that I've got both my flaps tucked around to the back of the Pro camera cube, I'm ready to install this into the Provoke. And so I'm going to take those flaps, keep them tucked out of the way, and I'm going to start with the top section of the Pro cube. I'm going to stick it into the bottom and then move it up towards the top of the Provoke. Once I have it stuck in there, make sure that everything's sitting right and is in place. The next step that I'm going to take is behind this middle section of the Pro camera cube, there is a Velcro cuff. If I unvelcro that cuff, I wrap this around the camera cube portion, not the Provoke, but the camera cube portion, Velcro it all the way around, secure it. It's got the hook side of the Velcro, which will attach to the underside of the Provoke middle section there, keeping that out of the way so it doesn't snag on anything, and that'll keep the camera cube in place as well. After that, I'm going to go down to the bottom of the camera cube, and I've got this Velcro tab down at the bottom. I'm going to locate that, and then directly underneath it in the side of the Provoke, there is a plastic attachment ring. I'm going to take the Velcro, stick it through that ring, and fasten the bottom section of the camera cube to the Provoke. That's going to hold everything in place, make sure that the camera cube doesn't move and is really sturdy. Now that I have this secured and in place, my next step is going to be setting up my side access of the camera cube. So I'll find my zipper here on the Provoke. I'm going to open up this flap, make sure it's opened up all the way. And then also, if you notice here, there is a second zipper for the camera cube. So I'm going to find that puller. I'm going to open up that zipper. And so you've got two different flaps here. You've got the Provoke flap and you've got the camera cube flap as well. So in order to eliminate the double zipper process of getting into the side axis of the Provoke, We've designed this tucking pocket into the flap of the Provoke that has a Velcro fastening there. So you open up that Velcro, and then I'm going to tuck this camera cube flap into the flap of the Provoke. Once I have it in there, it's sitting just right. I can Velcro it so that it's secure in there. And now my side axis is ready to be able to store. The last step that I'm going to do is, if you locate this remaining cuff of the side axis of the camera cube, if you locate that there just inside of the Provoke, there's another Velcro cuff that is designed to be able to wrap around the remaining cuff of the camera cube and securely tuck that out of the way to prevent any sort of like snagging or catching when you're putting your camera gear in and out of that side axis. Now that I have that set up, my camera cube is secure inside there, I can go ahead and start storing any of my camera gear inside of it. With the internals of the camera cube, you've got a variety of Velcro elastic straps to be able to give you a little bit more security around your camera gear. You can go from divider to divider, wall to wall, however it is that you see fit. As well as we have these dividers, a variety of short and long ones. So I've got a short one here. It's got double-sided Velcro on each of the flaps, so that I can fasten and secure it anywhere inside of the cube. As well as it's got this seam so that I can mold it and fit it to whatever camera gear it is that I'm carrying. When installing these, we recommend that you pinch them so that the Velcro doesn't hit any of the side walls, stick them into place, and then fasten the Velcro once it's in place. You've got a variety of those short ones. You've got a couple long ones that run the entire length of the cube that also have those same seams in them. So if you want to take them, bend them to the side to give you more room and to set up like a side axis, gives you a fully customizable experience to be able to fit it to whatever gear it is that you're carrying. It's possible as well to be able to carry a camera body with a lens like a 70 to 200 that goes all the way down, that would be accessible through the top roll top of the bag. But once you have those camera dividers set up to your liking, you're ready to go and start storing your gear.